finally, it is time to make that gosh darn moose skin, moose hide satchel. Finally. So, let's work on that. And then get our butts back to Pleasant Valley once and for all. So, we're obviously not going to be able to work on it all today. We will not be able to go for 10 hours unless the aurora comes up and gives us the light to do it overnight. And it'll probably make us stop once, yeah, something either runs out. So, looks like our, yeah, that broke, okay. I'll go ahead and drink some water. Figure it'll take us 2 days. Especially once the sun goes down.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Alright, so yeah, it's dark. I need food. Oh, hell yeah, I happened to find it. Okay. Yeah, let's eat a little bit. And go to bed. If I can find the bed, that'd be great. Here we go. Oh, we were not anywhere near tired enough. I realized that. Yep, alright. Gonna have to kill some time. Okay, where's the bed? There's the bed. It'll be really nice to have this, though. I am super stoked that we're getting it this early. It's still really dark. There we go. Alright. Okay. 37 minutes is all we had left. Couldn't finish it last night. It was too much. Alright. So now we should be able to do that. So, not only does this give us 5% more sprint as well, because we're not wearing the crampons, but it also gives us an extra 11 pounds of carrying space. And the crampons are nice. I'm going to bring them with me back to the community center, but I mean, honestly, you can improvise them and make them from scratch anyways, so it's not a huge deal that I'm not going to have them on. And we don't do a lot of rope climbing anyways, and even if we did do a lot of rope climbing, it's not like I wouldn't be able to do it normally. You don't need the crampons to do that stuff. So, we need to load up now and get our butts back to Pleasant Valley. We've got 40 pounds of carrying space, and we need to pick and choose what all we want to take with us. Probably not 30 pounds of water. There's 38 pounds of food in here. Oh my god. That is crazy. Let's just... I mean, ideally I wouldn't take the stuff that sucks, like the ketchup chips. Probably. If I just go through here and take the good stuff. Where's the good stuff, as Mackenzie says? Okay. That's got us up to 89. Let me check in here. Nothing in there that I need. Alright. That's a lot of really good food. What do I want to bring? I've still got so much food back at Pleasant Valley as well. I think I'll bring a couple of things of oats, I guess. But it's not going to hurt at all to leave some of this stuff behind. It's just stuff I don't need, you know? I don't... Alright. Alright, good enough for me. Let's hit the road. We need to get out of here. We've been in Coastal Highway / Desolation Point for at least probably 15 days at this point. Let me... While I'm thinking about it. Oh no, the lantern's already been refueled. Okay. Alright. Well, we came and we explored and we looted and we got a lot of stuff. 99 pounds of carrying capacity. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. We start off with 66 and we're leaving the game with 99. Or leaving this area. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. So, we could go to the ravine and head into Mystery Lake from this area. I don't want to do that, however. I would like to stop back by the community center in... How much ammo work? 24 rounds. I would like to stop back by the community center in Pleasant Valley and make the travois. If we can... Actually, hang on. I'm just remembering something. 2 cured gut. Oh, a deer hide. Alright, well, I was going to go back and get the 2 guts that I left back there that are cured, but if I'm going to have to get a deer hide anyways and let it cure, that's not going to matter. So we'll just get the guts when we get the deer hide. Assuming that there's 2 guts on the deer when we find it. And we might come across a deer on the way back. It might be ravaged, though. We'll just have to wait and see. Seems like a nice enough day. It was coming a blizzard when we woke up, so I'm gonna hope that that's the bad weather for the day, and that the rest of the day is just gonna be fine. But there may not be any rhyme or reason to that in this game. It may just be RNG completely up and down. We are so well kitted out, though. My God. The only problem with the travois is you can't usually go through caves with it. So, if you've got it loaded down with stuff, most times, once you get to an area where you can't go any further, you have to leave the travois behind, grab everything out of it that you can, carry that stuff through the area, drop it, go back and get the travois, pick it up, take it to where you left your stuff, and then reload it up and then keep moving. That is definitely the downside of the travois. It's kind of cumbersome. But, again, you basically move at the exact same speed that you do like I am right now. And you suffer no You suffer no, like, other penalties, and you get to carry away more stuff. So that's good, I guess. I still haven't, I still can't believe there's a thing in the game called a ptarmigan, and it's a fucking bird. That one still kind of blows me away. Never even heard of that. Now there is, we're leaving now, but there is a whole little subsection of crap that we never explored on this map. I think I need to go this way. But I think there's a couple of cabins and a trailer and stuff that we did not check out over there. At this point, I really just don't need to.
This stuff will come in handy.
Actually, sure, yeah. I'm kind of over this section of the map. I mean, I've just done so much looting at this point. We're about to twist our ankle, I feel like. We've been getting the slope icon for a few seconds. Go away. There we go. Alright. We will check out this little cabin, or trailer, but I really don't need to. Carrying too much stuff as it is.
I'll be hungry later.
Ruined. I don't like that I'm finding ruined stuff now. That means that the game is gonna get a little harder as far as finding food to eat. There's a hammer over there.
I better take this food.
I didn't even check that dog food. It might have been ruined. No, it wasn't. Alright. Okay. Sweatshirt. Alright, not a whole lot of nothing. I think I'll wait for the water. I'll wait for my thirst to build up a little more. So we'll get back to the whatchamacallit, the community center. We'll try to make the travois after we find a deer and harvest the hide. The hide, I don't think deer hides take that long to cure. I think it may be 5 days or something. I wish I had thought to check that ahead of time, but oh well. There is something right there. Yep, knew it. Can you actually path up here to me? That's crazy. No, okay, I didn't think so. It's about to, well, maybe this is all it'll do, but it is starting to snow pretty well. Clothing is in good shape. Ear wraps are the lowest. It's not bad. Fuck off. He probably would have just turned around, so... Oh, you know what? Just to be safe, let me grab these. I need these guts to cure. And knowing my luck, I'll find a deer hide, but there won't be any guts left in it, because whatever ravaged it will eat all of them.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And you're 2 pounds over. You'll be fine. We just need a deer hide now, and we'll be golden. I did reload that, right? Yeah, okay. I felt like I left something in this cave on the way through, but I don't remember what it was. I left something on the ground. Might have been it right here at the entrance. That's what I normally do. Flare. No? Okay. I'm assuming I searched all this, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. We're still moving at a really good pace, all things considered. I mean, as far as, like, not spending a whole lot of time in certain areas and just keeping on. I feel like I'm doing pretty good with, you know, being equal parts...
Too heavy.
Equal parts thorough and also not staying in one place too long. You know, except for Desolation Point and Coastal Highway, having to wait on that moose hide to cure. You know, outside of that, everything is going great. There's nothing here I need. Let's just keep moving. I've already searched through all this crap on my way in. I'm just wanting to do it on the way out, apparently. I still think the one thing I'm most disappointed in thus far is the trader. His deals seem pretty crappy, and that might change in time the more you trade with him, but they seemed really awful. And his dialogue was just exhausting and kind of just annoying. Rifle cleaning kit. Alright. Okay. We'll head back. Just a little bit more walking to do, and we'll be back at the community center. Probably a wolf down here. I need to keep my eyes open for a deer corpse. Now, I know that we're kind of, sort of... well, Thompson's Crossing is there, and we're, like, right here. So, we're not in cougar territory, but we do still need to keep our eyes peeled. I don't believe I have any meat on me, so... as far as cougars and wolves and stuff are concerned, I shouldn't be pulling them based off of my scent. I'm probably going to leave those crampons in the chest here at the community center. I'm not going to be carrying them around with me. They don't weigh a whole lot, but you know, it's over a pound, and that's... I've got to be kind of critical of what I'm taking and leaving behind. I mean, honestly, food is probably one thing I really just should be not focusing on as much at this point. Having the tactical backpack, or having the technical backpack, and having the satchel at this point means the smart move would probably be to starve myself. But I'm not going to be coming back to a lot of these places So if I leave the food behind, it's just gonna spoil. And then by the time I... Bruh. Seriously. Come on, bro. What is up with these wolves, man? That is so frustrating. Great, now I get to prepare clothing. I don't get why they're so aggressive. That is crazy to me. 2 infection risks. God damn, I even shot the sumbitch. And yet, none of my clothing got hurt. Okay. Why does it say I have 1 bar? Am I carrying some amount of food on me? Or is it because of my mittens? I don't know. I don't know what I'm carrying on me. Oh, the fucking guts. Okay, that's probably why. That might have influenced the distance at which he charged at me, I guess. I was absolutely just planning on sidestepping him, but that didn't work now, did it? But he didn't fuck up any of my clothing, so we're fine. I'm more concerned with that than anything else. Now, we get attacked by a cougar at this level of health, and we might just die, so I need to be careful about that. And I still need that deer skin, so I need to keep an eye out for those. I'm pretty sure I left something in the middle of the road up here too, at those houses on this side of the bridge before you get to Thompson's Crossing. Here's the church. It's tempting to just shoot across this river, but I think I left a pry bar in the middle of the road and I wanted to pick it up. I think that's my 3rd or 4th wolf attack in the last, just in the last like 6 or 7 days. That's kind of wild. No, you die. I don't care if it takes 4 extra shots. You die. I'm pissed.
Too much stuff to carry.
What level quality? That pry bar's at 100%. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, we're almost there. Dumb bitch wolf back there can freeze and whatever. I don't care. He has nothing on his body that I want. I've got the 2 guts I need. I just need the hides. I'm gonna have to go find deer. I could take the hunting rifle with me though. Okay. What a journey. Oh my god. I'm back though. Alright. So. Leave behind some excess that we have. Extra shoes. I'm wearing everything else except for that. A lot of food. Okay. This thing is full? God. That's crazy. How is this thing full already? Wow. Doesn't even have that much in it, really. Well, I guess it does when you look at all the stuff. Okay, well, give me the clothing then. I'll put the clothing somewhere else. That'll help free up some space.
I could eat anything.
There's the old pry bar. 2 extra of those. Put all those in there. .31 rifle rounds. I was actually expecting to have more than that.
I need to drop something.
Alright. 31 shots. Not bad. How much can I put in here as far as clothing? Let's just do quality. Alright, and I read these books, right? Yes. Okay. Just put them up here. Alright, those are cured. That needs to cure now. And now I need a deer. I need a deer skin. So, I need a deer skin. That is my next and biggest priority. I also kind of want to repair that. Do I have any... Well, I'll just do this. I'm going to chill here until tomorrow, then we'll go hunting. Oof, sounds pretty rough outside. Well, it sounds windy. I don't know if windy is the same as rough. Might have been a good idea that I decided not to go out hunting today. It's always hard to tell, though. No, I think it's just windy. I'll get 2 for that. Might as well do this while we're here. Get our clothing back up in tip-top shape. 51 minutes. Yeah, that should be enough time. I shouldn't get
I need
hungry.
to find food.
I hope. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Let's eat. Just do this MRE, I guess. Nice. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. So, at this point, deer skin is what I need. I don't know how long they take to cure, but that's what we need. So let's rest the rest of the night. And tomorrow we shall go out and search for one. I'm trying to remember where around here I have seen deer skins. Or deers. Deer skins. They're one and the same. I've seen deer in Pleasant Valley. I just can't remember exactly where I saw them. Well, that sounds weird. What am I hearing? You hear that? Sounds like a plane or something flying over. That audio was kind of creepy. Anyway, it is morning. He is stone cold. I really don't even have to be carrying all this food with me, so let me drop off a little more of it. Full, okay. Alright. Alright, did the weather clear up a little bit? It was kind of snowing pretty heavy. Is it a nice day? Not really. Not really. Huh. You know, I don't think I could make a travois here anyways, because there's not a workbench. Is there? Oh, actually, no. There was a workbench, I think, right? In the back. I think there's a workbench in the back. Behind the pew up here. Or maybe not. Nope, I must have imagined it. Okay. To the roof. No. I could have sworn there was a workbench in this place, but I guess not. That's fine. The weather is not ideal, though, right now to go out in, so I'm just gonna chill. Salt.
I can always use more food.
You're gonna eat salt? Well, I'm tempted now to take the guts and the... Nah, I shouldn't take them with me. I need to make this my base of operations. For sure. I was gonna say I was gonna take them with me and just make the travois somewhere else, like up at the radio tower. But that's not a good idea, because... all the stuff I want to put in the travois to bring with me is right there. So that wouldn't make any sense at all. Alright, I need to find deer. I need to find and kill a deer for a deer hide. So, let us look around. Ideally, I would find a deer corpse. The corpse of a deer, one might even say. And I wouldn't even have to bother with killing one. And of course, there's plenty of wolves around, as you can see. We won't have any issues finding wolves. There's a rabbit. Excuse me, rabbits. Have you seen a deer anywhere? Honestly, I should just, like, pull up the map. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I don't know what the game looks like while I tab out, because I know it kind of freezes. But... just for the sake of not wasting too much time, I'm gonna do it this way, because... why not? Screw you. Alright. Okay. It suggests that there are deer across the road to our right, across the river. And also straight ahead. It also suggests that there's a potential moose spawn in this river too. I like these detailed maps. They are very handy. A little cheaty, but you know, honestly, I don't care. I learned these maps more or less before I ever had to use a guide, and they just keep adding stuff to them, so I pull them out just for the sake of having a little bit of help. I thought I heard crunchy, crunchy footsteps. Hello, rabbit. Some cattail stalks. Wouldn't hurt to grab those, I guess. Chewy but edible. Tough but edible. I swear I'm hearing things. What did I... Man, what was that noise? I must be losing my mind. Man, I swear I heard something over there, but I guess not. Kind of meandering around here. A little cave up there we can check out. According to the map, there's potentially deer over here in front of me, where I'm going right now. Potentially. Nothing's ever guaranteed. I'm gonna grab these cattail stalks, though. What's annoying is I don't even really want to kill a deer. I just want to get the skin. Like, I would be perfectly fine with coming across a deer that's already been killed. Never mind. How long would 27 pounds of meat take me? Hour and a half. That's risky as shit out here. 2 hours. Please don't die. 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 Watching this, basically. Okay, good.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, we are hella encumbered. But we got what we needed, so let's just immediately head back home. See, one thing I'm not sure about in this game is when you're harvesting a deer or anything really, I know the weather can turn south, but I don't think that you can like escape the animation that you're in while harvesting. I think the game is basically saying, hey, you're gonna take a risk when you do this, so you better choose wisely. I know the weather can change on you. I don't know if something can attack you while you're doing it. I'm shocked that we can even sprint. But we got plenty of meat out of that, and we got the hide. I'm definitely gonna need to make a fire and make some water and cook up this meat. I think I can salt it too, with that salt that's in the kitchen. I've never done that, so I'm gonna try it out. Worst case scenario is we just eat all the deer meat and keep moving. So it's not a big deal either way. I am going to need some firewood, but I really don't want to gather it now. Because I'm already like super duper over encumbered. But see, this is where a travois would come in handy. I could put the meat in the travois after I could go out hunting, kill something, harvest everything, put the meat in the travois, and then pull it back to where I'm supposed to be, you know, setting up shop. Feels kind of legit when you think about it that way. Fortunately, we weren't very far from Thompson's Crossing. We didn't have to go all that far up the river, so we'll be back home in a second. Home, in quotation marks. Home is wherever our gear is laying around. I want to say that I left all my cattail stalks in that chest back at the base, too. I don't know where else I would have put them. I had a lot, though. I had, like... Oh, look at this light. Whoa. Okay. Super, super duper bright and bloomy. Well, I'm hoping I left those cattail stalks at the community center. I don't know that I did or didn't. I'm gonna find out the hard way, I guess. I don't know where else I would have put them, is the thing. I don't know of any other place to leave them. Because we came from Timberwolf Mountain to here, and I definitely wouldn't have left them there. Or did I leave them in... No, I left them in, No, not left them. I came into Pleasant Valley from Black Rock, I think, right? Yeah, because we started in Ash Canyon. And from Ash Canyon we went to Timberwolf Mountain, and then from Timberwolf Mountain we went to Black Rock, and then from Black Rock we went to Transfer Pass to Pleasant Valley to the coal mine, whatever connector, to Coastal Highway to Desolation Point, and then back to Coastal Highway, and back to Pleasant Valley, where we are now. Walking around being a derp, carrying 30 pounds of deer meat on my back while wolves are running around like crazy looking for something to eat. Alright, that was not too bad. We got
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We got in and out relatively quick. Let's instantly drop this. We need that to cure. Not sure how long it'll take, but... And we have a lot of food. So let's put some of that food in here. There we go. Alright. Now, moment of truth. Where are my cattails? There they are, 114. Hell yeah. Oh, that's right, I can't. This thing is so full of food that I can't actually put anything in it. Alright, I need to go get firewood so that I can make more water. And look, this thing has 6 cooking spots, I think, right? So, if that's true, I can cook 6 pieces of deer meat at a time, which is phenomenal. Yeah, let me go get some firewood. So we're just gonna be chilling for a while at this point. I need to find a workbench. I don't know why I said it like that. I really did think that there was one around here. Maybe there's one around back here at this market or on the side of it. Workbench. No. Might have to go to the radio tower. I don't remember if any of these other houses had a workbench in them. I don't think that they did. Why would they? Dumbass wolf over here to the left. I don't, unless it's a house that's under construction, it's not going to have a workbench, but that's fine. I can, yeah, I was thinking I could come in here and maybe get some free firewood anyways and not have to worry about using my axe on anything. So I'll check this house and that other house. I also need to repair and sharpen stuff before I get ready to leave. That would be a good idea. Leave behind some whetstones. Is there a workbench over here? There's a reishi mushroom for some reason. I think if any of the houses are going to have a workbench, it would be this one, because I think this one's under construction still. Let's see. Probably not. No. But we did get some firewood, so that's not bad. I can break this down by hand, too. It's perfect. I can also break this down by hand. Alright, I think that's probably good. We'll get this one, too, just to be safe. This should definitely allow for us to make enough water. Food and water. Cut him off. We cut him off mid-yawn as he was opening the door.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Alright. So yet again, we are going to be biding our time. There is a pickaxe and a stone. Tribute to, I guess, the miners that helped found the area.
I need some water.
Alright. So we got a lot of firewood. Actually, here's some more firewood. Now, as far as food goes, what do I have that's like closest to expiring? Did I grab most of that already? I'm assuming I did. Alright. Actually, do I even need to make water? Or do I have like a ridiculous amount of water already in here? Nah, I don't actually. I've only got not even half a gallon. Okay, fair. Alright, let's start a little fire. 11 accelerants. God damn. That's a lot of accelerant.
That should help warm things up.
Alright, whatever. I just want to get it out of my inventory, to be honest with you. Alright.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You know what? I'm not doing it this way. Alright. Okay, now real quick, I'm curious. I probably shouldn't have picked those up, but how do I... How do you season? How do you salt something? I'm guessing it's not as simple as I thought it was. It's not giving me the option. Salt is a preservative, so I would imagine that you just need to I would imagine that you just need to rub the salt all over the meat. And doing that would allow for you to preserve it.
Too heavy.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I don't know. Therefore, it makes me angry. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. This cooked meat will last a while anyways. I'm not going to cook this. I'll cook this one because it's the small piece. I'm not going to cook the rest of this because when this gets really low, you can cook it. And then when you cook it, its quality goes back up to like 50% no matter what. So that's the way to do that if you want to get the most out of it. I probably should make some water though. Fuck off.
What's your deal? Pick up!
What's your deal? Why are you so fucking edgy and cringe?
My energy is just disappearing.
Alright. 131 pounds. Woo-wee. We are a heavy boy. Alright.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Can barely walk with this much gear. Don't sleep. Goddamn, you won't be able to sleep if you're this thirsty. I should make a bunch of porridge, honestly. I'm thinking about it. That might not be a bad idea. I just don't know how well it keeps. I'll hang on to it. For now. Perhaps. Eat this, go to bed. We are like hella over encumbered to some insane degree. Okay. Can barely move with all this gear. Okay, so 4 days it looks like to cure the deer eye. That's not terrible. I was going to come over here and put some stuff in this chest, but the chest is still absolutely plumb brimming full. So that's not going to work. Well, hopefully I'll remember that I've got a lot of this meat over here in the fridge. I hope. Okay. Alright, so at this point I am yet again playing the waiting game. There's nothing left in Pleasant Valley for us to explore or do.
I could eat a horse.
Except for the radio tower, which we're going to hit that up on the way to the Carter hydroelectric dam thing. So, I'm going to chill here off camera for 4 days, or however long it takes to get this deer hide cured. And at that point, we can head to the radio tower, which I'm fairly certain will have a workbench. I think the barn might too, and the farmhouse as well. So one of those three places. I might do it at the barn. It's closer. It's just down the road. So yeah, for now, I'm gonna call it here, and I'll bring you back in when the deer hide is cured. It'll be a few days, but we're just gonna chill. Probably sit in the truck across the road so I don't get cabin fever. Thanks for watching.